Hey, welcome back, everyone. We're here again. We did a couple things last time. Felt kind of stupid about it. I left my follower up in the Blue Palace, but I did make a decision while you were away that while I do like the dragon scale armor, and there's a lot of other armors I like, but what I did is basically I'm going back up there with just my crafting supplies and my crafting outfit on. I'm gonna go back and get my follower, and then we're gonna go on the first mission, which is Wolf Skull. After I get my follower and make some armor and leave, we're not coming back though. We're gonna stay out on the road, and I'm gonna hit at least three of the quests that should conclude the Dark Brotherhood, the Wolf Skull Cave, to get the Barenziah Stone, and the Bards quest. So we're gonna do all those. I may also hit Meridia, well, because since I'm up in the AO, just to get that out of the way. But basically, I'm just gonna get through, burn through these quests, get it done, and head back to Solitude to kind of get all the rewards and stuff like that. Okay. So heading back. Oh, I took a wrong turn up there. I could have turned down here. So I'm going all the way to the temple. I need to come this far over. But I am going back to get my follower, and then we're make armor, get my follower, and then we're going to take off. So hate to be indecisive, and I try to not be, but the one thing I've always found is that when I play the game, I'm not talking to anyone, so it's just a lot different than trying to kind of like put on a show and it is a show. I mean, there's some things that I would do and take my time on doing, but I don't want to waste your time sitting there watching me do stuff that is you might seem as silly or whatever. But moving right along, we're going to get up here and I'm going to make some armor. I know I don't have Nightingale yet. I don't know if I can actually. We'll see in a minute here if I can actually. We see what I can make, and what I can make, then I'll determine off of that of what I'm gonna try to make, if that makes sense. And that's going to be my survival set that I'm going to make, and then probably make it, get it smithed up as high. I got all my smithing stuff on and some potions of smithing as well. So I'm trying to get everything kind of set, or as set as it can be, and go out on these quests. Hopefully we get through at least one today, but we will see. The first one I'm going to do is Wolf Skull. It's the closest, and it's also, in my opinion, one of the funnest. But it can be a little time consuming because of one thing I try and do when I get there. But I'll talk about that when we get there. First is get inside, make some armor. Yeah, just keep looking at the different sets of what I can use, and it's like, okay, what do I really want to wear? And I'm thinking about like warmth and everything like that, and I'm thinking, okay, what I need to wear is not really what I want to wear. So what I need to wear is the best thing for the build, which is to survive. So I'm thinking hardest thing I can make, and also warmest thing I can make. So potentially I want to go ahead and put Orcish on. But we'll see what happens here. I got all my crafting supplies, so yeah, I got honey boards, all right. Stay away from me, guard. They just get a sense of all your skills that you have, and whatever skills are the highest, that's what they usually will comment on. I don't think I've put 1 point into speech. But my speech is high because I have been selling, and selling actually raises your speech, so I don't know what it is. I have to take a look. First thing is, though, let's go see what I can make. That's the most important thing. You guys are probably curious. I'm curious what we're gonna make and what's gonna look good, or fit the survival environment. Okay, let's see here. I can't make dwarven, stuff. Okay, I don't see Orcish on the menu. I already made a set of Dwarven. Another Scout or Steel. Steel gives a decent warmth rating. The Steel Soldier outfit right there. Because everything's 24. And then the armor itself is 54. And I think I do want to go harder versus not so hard, so I think it's Steel Soldier it is. Okay, let's go and see what he's got for sale.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Let's see if you got some steel. He's only got 6 pieces. See what I can sell him that I've got. I don't have much he can make, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to smith up all these leathers and get these done. So I'm going to turn these into a profit margin, basically. Get rid of my hide, make it into something, and then sell it. I always make leather wrist guards, okay. 117, I can take it down to about 80, I think. Actually, I'll just go ahead and take it to 90 and see where that leaves me. Because every time you do this, this is basically 4, so. And I know I already had some on me, I just don't remember off the top of my head how many I had on me. Basically, before you make something, whatever you're going to smith to, yeah, see, I got 170 some. And I just got to stop shy to make sure I can make the steel armor. And also, this levels me up and gets my smithing up quite a bit, too. If I get rid of these things this way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make the armor now. I should be able to make a set, I think. Let me double check. What am I missing? Oh, iron ingots. I need iron ingots, not steel. I've got steel. I was thinking I needed steel, not iron.
What? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Okay, iron. That should give me enough to make a set.
Always wear your armor.
That's 1524. Yeah, the Steel Soldier is probably, because it's anniversary edition, it was probably built more for this build than anything. I think I've got some already, but I'm going to go ahead and smith these up. I don't know what that flash of light was. Okay, we got it up to legendary. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me go ahead and do this and see if we can do it one more time. Get a little bit more oomph out of it. What do we had? A 40% and a 32. We do the 40% and okay, now there's this little bit stronger set that we've got. And then let me go ahead and see what else I can make. Go for the all famous daggers. Make a bunch of daggers out of these leftover iron. So I use that stuff up, and then bracers. Give me a little bit more hide or strips, and then I'll finish that off. There's like, probably like 6 strips, 5 strips. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough right there. And then I'll sell everything I got, to including leftover crafting materials. If I've got leftover crafting materials, I might sell those as well. Okay, got that. Now we're going over to the wheel. That set that I just made, I'm going to put stuff to help me carry weight and everything on it. I still can't do magic yet, but at least I got the, yeah, and I'm going to carry that crossbow too. It does more damage than mine, so here, let's see what he'll buy.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
So those. That's my new survival set, and you know what, I'm gonna hold on to these. I'm gonna try and give these to my follower once I get over there and meet with her. Just gonna leave it right with that. Now I'm gonna go in and craft these up a little bit. You know, the just smithing it's not the most important thing. Now I gotta make it wear worthy. So this will be my new style that I'm going to be sporting in game. Actually, this was one of my favorite sets of the anniversary edition, but there's a quest down at Dragon's Bridge. If you don't know if you've ever done that, just go into the bar, read the note, and when you read the note, that'll start a really short quest, and you get a guy who you have to kill, and it's got a magical set of this already set up. Even though I can't double smith yet, I'm going to go ahead and smith these anyway, and if I need to make something new, I'll just make it then. Soldier armor. We're going to do healing rate.
On the other hand, also refuses to acknowledge open complaint.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Then Oath will pillage the city.
Sorry, I was hitting the wrong button. It's like, what is going on here?
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Albert's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual documents, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Oath. Embellish again.
And then my boots, I'm actually going to go straight with the carry weight. It's not really about, let's go, it's about how much weight I can carry. And survival soldier boots. Actually, I've always hated the term boots, so I'll change the term boots. I know they're probably not considered greaves, but I'm calling them greaves. So, survivor soldier greaves. And these are also going to be carry weight. So everything's kind of devised around the whole backpack theory. also gonna change this name. And then the helmet, I'm gonna put on this helmet, I'm gonna put, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put archery on the helmet just in case I happen to be shooting. I'll go and give us an extra bit on that. The reason I retitle stuff is because it just makes it easier to find in my inventory. And even the thing, I'm going to put paralyze on it, because that way when I shoot, there's a good chance I'll be able, because I know the ruined edge was kind of neat, but it also is very unreliable. So this is a way of just making sure you've always got we'll give it a unique name, Survivors. Call it the Viper crossbow. You got that, and I don't have anything else to smith. No, I do not. But one thing I am gonna go check real quick. Sorry for the little bit of build up here.
Everything all right? Need something?
Actually thinking about Wolf Skull. I might go back and get my bow and what's it called, because the one thing about Wolf Skull is the very beginning. You can kind of like kill the quest at the beginning if you're lucky enough, or if you get a good enough shot off. So I'm going to try and do that. Sorry, I had to go back for my jewelry. There we go, we're moving now. Just a little bit of that, now we're moving a lot faster. I know you guys are probably tired of me like going first person though, so I was like, I need to go ahead and just kind of do this. And I am going to check and see, because right now I've got a backpack ring. I've got a backpack ring that gives me 23 points. And a necklace that gives me 23 points, so...
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
See, it's what's called, I need another higher gem. It's okay, I'll wait, I'll do it later then. I'll just do it later, but that's the purpose, is that I can, by putting on those ring and what's called necklace, I can start running a lot faster if I need to. So that's the build armor now. So let's go grab our follower and get over here to the and if we're real lucky, especially going fast, I'm going to go a little bit faster because I'm going to give her the rest of this stuff. That's the guy to start if I want the Wabbajack, that little guy that I just passed, he's the one that starts that quest. if you've never done the Wabbajack, it's right here in Solitude, and that little dude wanders around looking for his master.
Disrespecting no one, you disrespecting God. Been up to the Blue Palace?
Yeah, there's sometimes things I want to do, and this is kind of what I need to do. So follow me.
Yes. Listening. Listen. Yes, listening.
I'll just make new backpack rings whenever I get around to it. If I get the what you call it, that's when I'll make those. Just give her all this stuff. Yeah, probably gonna knock out that Mayroon's Dagon's quest as well while I'm out doing this stuff here real quick. And we're at 22, so by my estimate, 1 is still back at the Dark Brotherhood, and we're probably gonna have to go back and get it. But for right now, we're gonna get out of here and go do our thing. I know you guys are probably happy instead of seeing me wandering around trying to make money. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, holy crap. Once I get this Barenziah Stone quest done, you'll see the amount of money I make is going to be ridiculously higher. The amount of stuff you get. And if I can ever get my locksmithing up to treasure hunter, then the items you find are just so much greater. So some people who say it doesn't work, it actually does work. It's just a matter of you just got to have all the elements to make it happen. Get your locksmithing up to treasure hunter, get the Barenziah quest done, finish the Thieves Guild and get it back up on its feet, and you'll just see money start to flow. So we're going to make it rain gold septims. Come on, let's go. No, I forget. I don't bring my mount. She will not follow me. I get a bad habit because I have a mod I made a long time ago, about in 2015. I made a mod. The very first mod I made was a Palomino horse that all you had to do is just cast it like a spell. But it's like a find familiar, like a familiar spell, is what I used as the basis for it. So in my other game, my mod game, everywhere I go, my freaking mount follows me. I mean, even if I'm like running, it'll just run right along with me. Wherever I go, it goes. And I get used to that. And then you switch back to this game and it's like, oh crap, he's not going to follow me. I am going to go grab some arrows. Like I was saying, for the first part of what's called, it says I'm weary too. So I do need to go back here and sleep, grab arrows, and go to Wolf Skull. That's what we're going to do. And even if I don't finish Wolf Skull, we're at least going to get into it because it's right up here near where I live anyway. Yeah, I've started doing more videos just because this is one series of videos that I'm doing. I'm not going to stop this one. This is going to continue as a daily process, getting it done. Because I said I was, so I'm really much a completionist. So, you know, hell or high water, I'll be posting videos. Oh, shoot, I drove past the ironback. I've also got some other series I've been posting of other things I do in my other games. So, it comes from having a lot of Skyrim games. Okay, let me sleep in the snow here real quick. Still got that dead body over there. I didn't get rid of that one. Since it doesn't take that long to sleep and it's afternoon right now, we'll go ahead and start in the morning. It's the morning for him. For us, it's not that long because it's just a matter of the little timer going there. I got a late start today because of some other stuff I had going on. Okay. I do need to grab a group of arrows. I don't need the most, what's called, I think the ancient Nord ones are the best for what I'm doing. Just take that one, and then the arrows are going to be, there you go, that one. Now the reason I took the ancient arrows because I'm going to need to use those at the beginning of Wolf Skull Cave, which we're going to do now. Come on, let's do it. Oh, I went the wrong way. Sorry, I'm getting confused there. Come on. Come on, Forced Eye, let's go. And if you haven't done Wolf Skull Cavern before, I don't know if we'll make it today. I'm going to try to. You can if you go and if you get like, I'll show you here in a minute. But if you get if you're successful in the very beginning, it goes really quick after that. And this is Wolf Skull Cave. We've got a couple skeletons, I think, up here trying to fight us. Okay. A Wolf Skull Cave, you got to fight at the beginning, but then you get a point where you're going to have, be able to do, got draugrs at the beginning, but then you'll be able to, use the bow after that. So there's somebody before this. Oh, there he is. I started the fight up right in there. There's a couple wizards over there. There's quite a few of them actually. switched in the upright position. I can grab the quick cooked food. I want the raw shit. I rein myself back. Oh, I'm not hungry that quick. What the heck? I'm famished. This is just the very beginning, though. Once you get past this, that's when you're gonna have to. It's a bunch of necromancers in here. Is what it is. Okay, everybody's what's called. Okay, here's where we go down. This is kind of the point of no return. Killed her in the standing position. That's pretty cool. Anyway, now we're to the point where I was talking about where I'm going to equip the right arrows. The reason I'm equipping the arrows is because sometimes it takes a freaking literal ton of these arrows. Okay, we're going into the ruins. And this is where it brings you out here onto this ledge. And what I've always done is, you see where there's a evil goddess Fatima is being reincarnated. And what I do is usually I'll come up here and stay in the crouch position and just shoot, trying to hit the lead wizard up there. And if you hit him, it kills the spell. Like before you even try and, like, if you're trying to rush through to get it, that's usually one of the hardest things. So I'm approximating where he's standing based on the little red dots up above. And you'll notice some of the red dots are actually down on the lower level. But trying to get where the head priest usually stands. And you'll know you do it if all of a sudden it like ends. And that's why I said I need a lot of arrows. But if you're successful, it kind of completes the quest before you even start the quest. And yeah, I've went through a ton of arrows doing this before. That's why I know about it. First couple times I tried to get through and I always failed. And then I started thinking, I was like, wait a minute, I could just... It's usually better if you put points in your skill. Ah, there I did. I got it. See, I've already completed the quest and I haven't even been through it yet, which is kind of funny. I like that. And now here, going through the quest, there's a lot of the hanging pots. So you can burn wizards in advance. But I'm going to pull up some atronach. Actually, I'm going to give the assassin some time to run around. I'll give him first. And then an atronach with him. So hopefully you learned something there. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before. That's what I do when I come in here. I'm glad I got it in the first couple shots because I've been up here with somebody who shoots a lot worse. It's been forever to get through. She's fighting the atronach. What the heck? Oh, he must have popped her by accident. That's funny. Trying to get my team back on track. She's trying to fight the atronach. I'm like, okay, that's not your job right now. There we go. Maybe this will wake him up. You can't be fighting him because he's down here now. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on this way. Gotta guide her along. Yeah, that's all I was saying. I like the paralyzation off of the Ruin's Edge, but I always like my prepared weapons better because they're doing what I expect them to do. take that stuff, but I'm not worried about the other stuff. And then you just make your way through the, what you call it. Now, don't get overconfident, though, because just because you take out Fatima's, what you call it, the other wizards are still in here. You just got to be very kind of tactically oriented. Tactics is like wait until you get here to see the drop the thing first. Let your follower go into the room and then drop an atronach up there on top of it. Yeah! Well, you take him out. There you go. She's really good. She doesn't talk back, just does what you're told. She's told. I think there's probably an archer up there. Oh, shoot. Yeah, like I said, probably an archer or somebody up there, or you get shouted back down the stairs like I just did. Oh, he's up there on the second level. Let me get that guy. Oh, there's a Draugr up there. Yeah, you always want to stay off the front of them. Just stay at the side and then a bit to the back or rear. You take his ass out. Fuck you, man. That's one of those game assassins in there. He's there not to specifically not to die and have like ebony arrows to like zero in and freaking tag you. Like tag, you're out. And it's like you suck, man. Always kind of hang back and look for those guys because they are out there. Especially if you've done well in the game. I just think it's just the way the game works that they're going to start putting things out there on you. Go back and search these other bodies real quick. I don't really need their armor and stuff. I just need the weapons. Is there another one? I thought there's another one. Maybe he flew someplace else. I do not see the body. Okay, we're on our way up. That's the same one. I researched him. Should be everybody's already dead up here. Yep, we got them. That's one reason why this is one of my favorite quests, because it's not, you don't even have to go through it blindly and flash, but if you can get that kill at the very beginning, it kind of solves everything at that point. I wonder why they got so many, what's it called, arrows on them. This is the bridge on the way out. I don't think there's anybody else to fight on the way out. There may be, but I'm not for sure off the top of my head. And then this book, The Refugees, I think I'm already high enough level on that it didn't do anything for me. Okay, and then the chest over here. And believe it or not, this is about as simple as this. Now, what I really love about this quest is that there's a follow-up. Like, you stop Fatima right now from being reincarnated by the necromancers, but later on you'll get a note from Falk Firebeard telling you he needs you to come back. And it's pretty cool because he's like, and then you go and meet with the guy in the Hall of the Dead, and he tells you, you know, she's down in the crypts, you got to figure a way to stop her. And then, yeah, this is it, we're done. But it's pretty cool how that happens. So, with that being the case, I mean, we're pretty much, we did all the cleanup ops we needed in here. Not going to do anything else extra with it other than make a quick run back at the or at the beginning, maybe swap some equipment. But we're ready to run again. If anybody has any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the comments. If you like what you see, let me know. And then also make sure you like and subscribe. You guys have a good night.